Greetings everyone and welcome. This is Neo and you are watching FinTech. If you enjoy our content, please do not forget to leave a like. You can subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be informed about our later videos. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below. This video is brought to you in partnership, and FinTech channel has been compensated for producing this video. Again, please note that this video is produced for educational purposes and does not contain any form of financial advice. Investing carries significant risk, and I suggest you to do your full research before investing in anything. The full disclaimer can be found in the link down in the description box. If you're a regular follower of channel, you know, and if you look at the news, for example, again, you will understand that in recent years, world leader, business pioneers, and investors have emphasized that artificial intelligence, AI, and blockchain are not passing fads, but they can be really transformative products. And beyond being products, they are technologies that has the potential to shape the global markets in the future, and very near future at that. If you've seen the recent United Nations meeting, you would understand that Donald Trump was also at the same idea, basically. The president described the AI race as a must-win competition, warning the Western nations, specifically, at risk being left behind if they do not strengthen both their technological and energy capabilities. What I want to get to is that this kind of urgency reflects the scale of what is coming. A tidal wave of opportunity in AI and blockchain, and missing this wave could mean being left behind, basically, while those who position themselves early stand in the face of benefit enormously. And of course, what I'm telling here is the story and the narrative of technologies for years and blockchain recently. Because the last decade has proven how early adoption of blockchain technologies can generate unprecedented wealth. Ethereum alone is estimated to have created over 150,000 millionaires, with reports suggesting that 241,000 people worldwide become crypto millionaires as the sector matured. And people who we can call visionaries believe that the next wave is already here. According to Silbert, for example, who is a self-made crypto billionaire, Bittensor today is like Bitcoin in 2013 when Bitcoin traded below $500 basically. He has gone so far as to predict that Bittensor could become one of the top 3 blockchain projects globally.
Of what Bittensor is or what it could be. We're circa 2012, 2013 Bitcoin right now. So there's a lot to do. It's a very the community. It's an organically formed community.
We want to, before the world discovers this, we're all trying to properly position the businesses that we're building, the investing that we're doing, before the world wakes up to this amazing thing that's being built.
As you can see, according to him, just as Bitcoin redefined money by decentralizing it, Bittensor aims to do the same with artificial intelligence. And speaking of Bittensor, it's a blockchain protocol that creates decentralized marketplace for AI specifically. So what does that mean basically, and why it is important? Instead of AI development being controlled by a handful of close corporations basically, Bittensor allows anyone to contribute to the computing resources, training models, or build applications, and then earn rewards with the native token TAO or TAO. And this kind of structure is parallel to Bitcoin's breakthrough, basically, where Bitcoin decentralized financial transactions, Bittensor decentralizing intelligence itself.
A kind of escape velocity. And as kind of having been in Bitcoin from the early days, every day I look at what's happening with Bittensor, and I draw all these parallels to the things I was seeing with Bitcoin back in 2012. I'm now seeing with Bittensor today.
So what Silbert is saying here is very important, and in that the role of NextGen digital platforms, NXTDF, is also quite important, I believe. So there is this publicly traded token with the ticker name NXTDF in OTC markets. And this is actually NextGen digital platforms. And they have positioned themselves at the forefront of this AI digital convergence. But what they do different is that instead of limiting themselves with only one aspect and one simple niche basically, NXTDF has structured its strategy around 4 complementary pillars. These are digital asset treasury, mining and validation, subnet investments, and strategic acquisitions. So let me walk you through these 4 pillars. First off, digital asset treasury. The company will add BTC, ETH and TAO to its balance sheet. This is the very first step, and plans to issue debentures to family offices and money managers, enabling them to exchange Bitcoin, Ethereum and TAO for shares of NXTDF. And after that, mining validation will be very important because NXTDF is exploring ways to participate in mining, staking and validation on the Bittensor network specifically. And I've told you Bittensor is very important. And by providing computational resources, the company can secure rewards while supporting network decentralization at the same time. And within Bittensor, subnets are specialized environments where new AI models basically and applications are developed. And with this subnet investment, NXTDF intends to invest directly in these subnets, backing innovative projects at a very early stage. And the firm is already in discussions with several high-performing teams that are building infrastructure for the AI blockchain revolution. And with the support of expert advisors on its board, as you can see, NXTDF is targeting businesses that can provide long-term synergies with the centralized AI strategy. And by combining these four approaches, NXTDF aims not just to hold TAO or TIO, but to integrate deeply into the Bittensor ecosystem, helping shape its development from within. And the reason I'm bringing you this because investors often point to timing as the single most important factor in capturing exponential growth. Being early on Bitcoin and Ethereum, for example, created fortunes, and today Bittensor is still in its infancy and institutions have limited access to its ecosystem. First off, Bittensor's first ever halving is yet to occur. Historically, halvings in Bitcoin, for example, dramatically reduced supply and fueled price surges. And you can see that on a Twitter account of Silbert. And also, Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, for example, has predicted that AI will create more millionaires in the next 5 years than the internet did in the past 2 decades. And these are important because these are successful people who have proven their success in financial fields and in their predictions basically. And these sayings about AI and Bittensor and about the technology itself is very important and we should take notice.
6 months just really kind of digging in and my team, kind of getting me excited about it and starting to meet the people in kind of the ecosystem. And I came to the conclusion, just like with Bitcoin, I think that this has the potential to be as transformative as Bitcoin. And I will regret it if I don't do something. And so the something for us was we launched a new business called Yuma. And I put my CEO hat back on. And while I'm still running DCG, I'm the CEO of this business Yuma, which is essentially trying to do with Bittensor what DCG did with Bitcoin.
And especially looking at what Jensen said, artificial intelligence is more than a technology trend that will pass by or just simply integrate in our lives in an instant. It's rapidly becoming the platform upon which every other industry will be rebuilt, from healthcare and finance, transportation and entertainment. Just like the electricity transformed the industrial age and the internet reshaped the modern economy, AI is set to redefine the future of work. And work is everything. And also production and knowledge itself will be influenced by AI in a very, very massive way. And at the intersection of AI and blockchain technologies, which are both very, very promising, Bittensor represents the first serious attempt to decentralize and democratize this platform. And with its multi-pronged strategy, NextGen Digital Platforms is among the first publicly traded companies directly focused on this frontier. And just like it happened with cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, I can see that with AI, and especially with the AI's intersection with blockchain technology, we are sitting at a crossroads. And the road we choose will be very important in that. And with its strategy spanning digital asset acquisition, mining, validation, subnet investments and acquisitions, NextGen Digital Platforms, NXTDF, is attempting to capture the value from every angle of this revolution. And for those who believe in the future of decentralized and AI technologies, NXTDF could be a company to watch very closely. That's all for today's video. We will continue to bring the latest news and promising projects. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching FinTech. Until next time.